All right, let's dive deep today. We're going to get you ready for that market vendor interview.
Ooh, yeah.
We're not just giving answers, we're giving you insider knowledge to really help you stand out.
Yeah, think of this as leveling up from novice to pro.
Exactly.
And we're going to use RoleCatcher for this. They have this incredible market vendor career guide, an interview guide. So much good stuff in there to help you.
Really insightful stuff. So let's jump right in. First question. Why this role?
Oh, this is a big one.
It is. This is where you get to show your passion.
Yeah, but so many people just say, I like selling. You got to go deeper than that.
You really do.
It's about connecting your interests to what makes being a market vendor, like, appealing, you know?
Right. Like, what's so great about it?
Exactly. And RoleCatcher's career guide, it highlights some really cool stuff. Like, think about it. You're directly connected with customers.
You
and
are.
you see their reaction to your stuff right then and there.
I love that.
That's something you don't get in a regular retail job.
No, you don't. It's like a performance every day almost.
Yeah. And the guide also talks about the flexibility.
Oh, yeah. That's huge for a lot of people.
Huge. You're your own boss, setting your own hours. You choose what you sell.
That resonates with so many people these days.
Totally. If you're someone who likes like a fast-paced environment, you know, constantly interacting, adapting to the energy, highlight that.
So it's not just about liking to sell. It's about how your personality, your passions fit with that whole market vendor lifestyle.
Exactly. And don't forget, they're also listening for why this company, why this market specifically.
Good point.
So do your research. What makes them unique?
Yeah, what makes you want to be part of their world?
Right. Why their team? Why their market?
And be ready for the follow-up. Where do you see yourself in a few years?
Oh, I love that question. Because it lets you show ambition.
It does.
RoleCatcher gives some examples, actually, like different career stages, from entry level to, you know, experienced vendor.
Oh, cool.
Maybe you see yourself managing a team of vendors or even like launching your own product line.
So it's about showing growth, long-term thinking.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to experience.
Ooh.
This is one they always ask. What experience do you have in a customer-facing role?
Ah, yes. This is where you tell a story.
Storytelling.
Don't just list jobs. Give them a specific anecdote, something memorable.
Okay, so like what?
Like a time you went above and beyond for a customer.
Yeah.
Or, you know, resolved a tricky situation.
I like that.
Something that shows off those customer service superpowers.
Yeah.
And don't forget this, so what? What did you learn that makes you a great market vendor?
Oh, that's smart.
RoleCatcher talks about the core abilities: persuasion, active listening, customer service knowledge. Did your anecdote show any of that?
Make that connection, yeah.
Yes. Connect the dots for them.
Frame your experience to match what they're looking for.
Okay, now brace yourself, they might ask. Tell me about a time you failed to meet a customer's expectations.
Ugh, that question.
I know, right?
But I know it's coming.
It's coming. Honesty is key here, and a growth mindset.
So explain what went wrong, but focus on what you learned.
Exactly. Everyone makes mistakes. They want to see self-awareness, how you grow from it.
Turn a negative into a positive.
Yes.
All right, next question. How do you stay up to date with food trends
Oh, food trends.
and market demand? And this isn't just for foodies.
Right. Even if you're selling, like, crafts, knowing trends shows you're business savvy.
I see.
RoleCatcher suggests checking out industry publications,
Ooh,
going to
found it.
trade shows.
Good stuff. Have you seen any trends lately that sparked an idea for you? Like a new product or service?
Ooh, that's good. Share that if you have.
Yeah.
Because that shows initiative.
The entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes. All good things for a market vendor.
Now, be ready for the follow-up. What's a recent change in consumer behavior that impacted how you approach selling?
All right, this is where you get to show off your market knowledge. So maybe you've noticed growing demand for, like, sustainable products or locally sourced stuff. Or maybe people want more personalized experiences now.
Whatever it is, connect it back to how you've adapted.
Exactly.
Like you could say, I've noticed people are really into local goods now. So when I talk about my products, I highlight the local artisans who made them.
Yeah.
And the stories behind their creation.
Boom. Perfect. You're not just selling a product, you're selling an experience.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk about the practical side now. Inventory management and pricing.
Ooh, yeah. Might sound a little dry, but it's important.
It is.
This is where you show off your organizational skills.
And your business smarts.
Because the real question is, can you handle the business side of things?
Can you? RoleCatcher gives some good starting points. Stocking efficiently. Understanding competitive pricing.
Right.
They even talk about a cost-plus pricing model. for handmade goods,
Oh, interesting.
making sure you cover your costs and stay competitive.
If you have any experience, even helping a friend with their business,
Yeah, any of that.
work it in.
Even just knowing basic accounting or being comfortable with, like, mobile payments adds credibility.
Okay, be ready for this curveball.
Yeah.
How would you price a new product?
Hmm.
Taking into account X, Y, and Z factors.
Oh, they're going to throw some factors at you.
They are.
But don't panic. Think it through. Cost of goods, target market, competitor pricing, anything unique about your product.
Yeah, that's where they see how you problem solve on the spot.
Right. Let's move on to something every market vendor faces. How do you handle difficult customers
Oh, boy.
or complaints?
We've all been there.
We have.
Those shoppers who test your patience.
But RoleCatcher is right when they say, stay calm and professional.
It's like a Jedi mind trick, almost.
It is.
So tell a quick story where you showed empathy, but without catering to unreasonable demands.
Right. And it's not just about being nice. It's about protecting your business, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you ever have to, like, explain a limitation to a customer? Or maybe someone wasn't satisfied with a product?
That's a good example.
It shows you can balance things.
Customer service and your business interest.
Yeah. And be ready for them to ask. How would you handle someone trying to haggle you down significantly?
Ooh, tough one.
It's a dance, you know?
You got to be respectful, but firm.
RoleCatcher talks about standing firm on your pricing, but offering alternatives maybe, like a smaller size or a different product in their budget.
Oh, I like that.
It shows you're willing to work with them, but you're confident in what you offer.
All right, let's shift gears. Time management.
Oh, time management.
The question is, how do you prioritize tasks and manage your time effectively?
Busy market environment. Lots going on.
Lots.
RoleCatcher really emphasizes prioritizing in this role.
They do.
Do you have a system you use? To-do lists? Time blocking?
And remember, they're also asking, can you handle pressure?
Yes.
So if you have experience in fast-paced environments, mention it, even if it's not related to selling.
Oh, good point.
Like you could say, in my last job as a barista, I learned to manage tons of orders at once. Stay calm under pressure. Prioritize. All skills that would work well in a busy market.
There you go. Connecting the dots.
Now be ready for them to ask, describe your typical day at a market. How do you make sure everything gets done?
Okay.
So walk them through your strategy, from setting up your stall to managing customers, restocking.
And mention any tools you use, like a mobile POS system or a scheduling app.
Oh yeah, shows you're tech savvy.
Proactive.
Okay, let's talk relationships.
Oh, relationships.
The question is, how do you build relationships with customers and suppliers?
It's more than just transactions.
It is. It's a community.
Yeah, exactly. RoleCatcher talks about how important both of those
Your
are.
customer and supplier, yeah.
Think of a vendor or supplier you really admire. What makes their interactions so successful?
It's about building trust, communication, mutual benefit.
And have you ever collaborated with other vendors, like on a promotion or event?
Ooh, that's good.
Shows you understand the collaborative spirit.
For sure.
Okay, be ready for this one. How would you resolve a conflict with another vendor?
Right.
Like over stall space or something similar.
Oh, a tough one.
But the key is to stay calm, professional, and focus on solutions.
Diplomacy skills.
You want to find a win-win.
Keep the harmony.
Exactly.
All right, next question gets to the heart of it. How do you ensure your products are high quality and meet customer expectations?
Ooh, good one. Whether you're making or reselling, pride and quality are key.
For sure. RoleCatcher talks about actively seeking customer feedback. How would you do that in a market?
Yeah, how would you?
Would you offer samples, ask questions, observe reactions?
Maybe even have a suggestion box.
It shows you care about customer satisfaction.
And that you're always trying to improve.
Now be ready for this follow-up. Imagine a customer is unhappy with a product. How would you handle it?
Ooh, yeah, unhappy customer.
Got to show your problem-solving skills there.
And your commitment to customer service.
So emphasize listening, apologizing sincerely, and finding a solution.
Yes, and connect it to the bigger picture, your reputation, customer loyalty.
Right.
Have you ever gone the extra mile for a customer, sourced something unique, met a special request?
Those details stand out.
They do.
Okay, let's talk money.
Money.
The question is, how do you handle cash transactions and manage financial records?
Okay, for some people, this is a hurdle,
It can be.
but be honest. Any experience with POS systems, bookkeeping.
Highlight it if you do.
If not, focus on your willingness to learn. What systems you'd use to stay organized.
Even if it's just a spreadsheet, yeah.
They're looking for reassurance
Yeah,
that you can handle money responsibly.
keep those records accurate.
Have you ever reconciled a cash drawer? Tracked expenses. Even just budgeting carefully in your own life shows relevant skills.
It does. Okay, be ready for this follow-up. How would you ensure accuracy and prevent losses
Yeah.
when you're dealing with cash in a busy market?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It is
Show off your attention to detail there.
organization.
And that you understand financial accountability.
Okay, let's wrap this section up with a fun one. How do you market and promote your products?
Marketing.
Bring back that energy.
Yeah, markets are vibrant.
They are.
RoleCatcher mentions the usual things. Social media, flyers, word of mouth.
Right, the basics.
But tailor it to your strengths. Are you a visual merchandiser? Great at Instagram stories?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Lead with what you're good at.
Showcase your style.
And don't forget to talk about measuring results.
That's important.
What's worked for you before?
Show them you're data-driven.
Like flyers I designed brought in X% more customers.
Ooh, I like that. Quantify it.
Yes. Now, be ready for this final follow-up. How would you leverage the unique aspects of the market environment to promote your products?
Oh, that's interesting.
So think about what makes that market special. The location, the events, the types of shoppers. Use it to your advantage.
Okay, so show them you get the market's vibe.
And how to connect with its customers.
We've covered so much ground here, but don't go anywhere. We still need to talk about RoleCatcher's AI and how that can be your secret weapon in this whole process. We'll unpack all that in part 2, so stay tuned.
It's going to be good. Welcome back to our deep dive. Getting ready for that market vendor interview.
Yeah, in part 1, we really dug into those common questions, how to approach them,
Yeah.
using real examples and drawing on those RoleCatcher insights.
We talked about passion, experience, those all-important soft skills that make a market vendor really shine.
But now, let's talk about something that can give you a real edge.
Oh, yeah, like a secret weapon almost?
Almost.
You're talking about RoleCatcher's AI tools.
I am.
I'm so excited to talk about this.
Me too. Because this goes way beyond your average interview prep.
Way beyond.
I've been exploring the platform.
Yeah.
And it's mind-blowing how personalized and insightful it is.
It really is. Remember how we talked about tailoring your answers to the specific job?
Yeah.
Well, RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze the job description
Oh, wow.
and identify the skills that are most important to that employer.
So it's not just giving me generic advice. It's looking at the actual job I'm applying for.
Exactly. Let's say the job description really emphasizes persuasion and customer service. But when you're crafting your answers, you'll know to really showcase those abilities.
So I'm not just saying, like, I'm good at customer service. I'm giving a specific example.
Right. Like a time you persuaded a hesitant customer to try a new product, and they ended up loving it.
Show them exactly what they're looking for.
Yes. You're making your answers more impactful.
I like it.
And the AI doesn't stop there. It can also analyze your resume and identify any skills gaps.
Wait, so it can tell me what skills I might need to highlight more.
Yes. Isn't that amazing?
That's like having a career coach in my pocket.
It is. No more guessing. And it can even suggest improvements for your resume
Oh, wow.
to make sure it aligns with what they're looking for.
So I'm really putting my best foot forward.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge advantage.
Okay, so we've talked about tailoring our answers, highlighting the right skills.
Mhm.
But what about practicing those answers?
Ooh. Yeah, practice is essential.
Because I always get nervous in interviews.
I hear you. I hear
I
you.
stumble over my words.
That's where RoleCatcher's AI feedback comes in. Okay.
You can actually practice out loud
Uh-huh.
and get personalized feedback.
Wow, so it's not just what I say, but how I say it.
Exactly. The AI can analyze your tone of voice,
Yeah.
your pacing, your clarity, even your body language if you're doing a video practice.
It's like having a virtual coach giving me feedback in real time.
It is. Isn't that cool?
That's incredible.
And the feedback isn't generic. It's tailored to the market vendor role.
So it's giving me advice on how to, sound more persuasive to customers.
Exactly. Like how experienced vendors actually talk.
That's amazing.
It's not just about sounding confident. It's about sounding like you already belong in that market.
I love that.
Nailing that authentic vibe.
Okay, and beyond the AI, RoleCatcher has this huge database of interview questions, right?
They do. Over 120,000 questions covering so many industries and job roles.
That's a lot. How do I know which ones are relevant for, like a market vendor interview?
Oh, they have a great filtering system. You can filter by career, by skill, even by competency.
Yeah.
So you can easily find the ones that are specific and focus my practice on those.
Yes. It takes away so much of the stress
It really does.
of trying to figure out what to prepare for.
It's like they've thought of everything.
They have, and they even have career stage examples.
Oh, tell me about that.
So you can see how responsibilities change as you move up in your market vendor career.
So, like, if I'm applying for an entry-level position
Yeah.
versus aiming for management, I can see the difference in expectations.
Exactly, and tailor your answers accordingly.
That's so helpful.
And for those thinking long-term, RoleCatcher also has networking tools.
Oh, yeah. Networking is key.
It is.
It's not just about finding jobs.
Right.
It's about building those relationships, learning from others, staying up to date on trends.
RoleCatcher can even help you find mentors or collaborators
Cool.
who can support you on your market vendor journey.
Finding your tribe.
Exactly.
So it's not just acing the interview.
Yeah.
It's setting yourself up for long-term success.
You got it. Equipping you with the knowledge, the skills, the connections.
Okay, we've covered a lot here. We talked about those interview questions, how to tailor our answers, and how RoleCatcher's AI can be a game changer. But from your perspective, what really sets RoleCatcher apart?
For me, it's the personalization and the depth of their insights. It's not just generic tips. It's about understanding your strength, identifying your areas for growth.
And that tailored guidance, specific to market vendors.
Yes, like having a team of career experts in your corner.
I agree. It's not just prepping for an interview. It's investing in your future as a market vendor.
Exactly. And with RoleCatcher, you can maximize your chances of landing that dream job.
And building a thriving career in the market community.
That's what it's all about.
Okay, in part 3, we'll wrap up and encourage our listeners to check out RoleCatcher, because who doesn't want a secret weapon in their job search?
Nobody.
Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the final part of our market vendor interview deep dive.
Deep dive part 3.
We've talked about those tricky questions, how to tailor your answers, and of course, the power of RoleCatcher's AI.
So much good stuff.
So much. But now, what's that final ingredient? The thing that really helps you nail that interview?
Ooh, good question.
Aside from a killer outfit, of course.
Right, go look good, feel good.
Exactly. Confidence booster. But beyond that, I think it's remembering markets are all about personality.
Oh, yes.
All this prep work, it's fantastic, but don't let it make you sound robotic.
Yeah, you don't want to be a robot.
No. The interviewers want to see the real you, the person who's going to thrive in that market environment.
Think back to why you love this role. Let that passion shine through.
Yeah, that energy, that excitement.
Markets are about connection.
They are.
So bring that warmth, that genuine interest in people.
It's a conversation, not an interrogation.
Right. Be yourself, be enthusiastic.
Let your personality sparkle.
And if you're nervous, take a deep breath. Remember, the interviewers are people too.
They are?
They're looking for someone they can see themselves working with.
Someone who's a good fit.
Someone who brings that positive energy.
The can-do attitude.
You got this.
You do.
Preparation is key. And with everything we talked about today. Plus, RoleCatcher in your corner.
You're well on your way to acing that interview.
Acing it.
Okay, I think it's time for our final thought.
Ooh, I love a good final thought.
A question for our listener to ponder
Ponder away.
as they continue their prep.
What is it going to be?
This. What unique value do you bring to the market? Something no one else can replicate.
Oh, that's good.
Think about your skills, your passions, your experiences. What makes you stand out?
It's about finding your strengths and crafting that personal brand.
Exactly.
And remember, RoleCatcher is there to help you.
They are. That career guide, the interview guide, those AI tools, incredible resources.
For any aspiring market vendor.
So go check them out, explore the platform, and get ready to rock that interview.
Rock it. We're cheering you on.
We are. That's it for our deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.